So, a little while back, I'm pretty sure that you might remember something called the fog. Now, there was a lot of speculation about the fog because it didn't really make a lot of sense. Normally, fog happens in the morning or at night when temperatures change from cold to hot and you get the mist going on because of all of the condensation in the air, etc. Well, the fog last time lasted days, and it would last all day. It wouldn't just be in the morning or the night, it would be all throughout the day. People were reporting being sick, having pneumonia, having some respiratory issues, and people tested the fog last time and there was a bunch of parasites in it. Well, guess what? The fog's back. So while we had plane crashes and fires and all these things happening, uh, quietly, the fog happened in a couple different places the other day. So this video right here is from Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's no audio to it, but you can see that the fog is just overtaking the city. And people once again are reporting being sick. This video over here is from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina on February 3rd, 2025. Someone took a video of this fog. Once again, as you're taking a video, you can see all the little particles in the fog. Now, before, when I did the video about the fog the first time, I got a lot of people saying that this is normal, that you're going to see this kind of stuff in fog every time fog happens. I don't necessarily believe that. Do I think that you'll see like little things in fog? Sure, I think that you probably will, but this much? I mean, this seems excessive. Seems absolutely excessive. So people started testing the fog. Like I said, thank you. Like I stated days ago, the chemical fog is saturated with trillions of parasites. Well, sorry, but I can't say that. Bacteria or parasites, bacteria. I can't say that. Pathogens. So now you have it, my friends. They dumped millions of tons of biological warfare on us. Biological warfare. Here's somebody talking about this specifically.
But the strange fog is back, and it does not seem like your typical fog. In fact, a private lab recently tested the fog and found that it was loaded with Serratia marcescens, a type of bacteria. Coincidence? Maybe. Except in the 1950s, the Navy conducted biological warfare experiments off the coast of San Francisco, where they released, can you guess it? Serratia marcescens and other bacteria into the air to see how it spread in populated areas. A lawyer released Army documents obtained under the Freedom of Information Act describing a 1950 test in which a bacteria cloud sprayed from a ship off the Golden Gate wafted inland to cover the entire Bay Area. And what are the side effects of exposure to this bacteria? Respiratory infections, which were suspiciously common after being exposed to the fog, pneumonia, gastrointestinal issues, just to name a few. And you think experiments on citizens really stopped 50 years ago? Okay.
So she was able to say what they were. Why she was holding an orange the whole time, I have no idea. That's kind of a weird thing to do while you're doing a video, but whatever. I mean, I guess it's not as weird as the fog. But yeah, and she's right that there used to be biological warfare back in the day. Now, why they're doing this, I have no idea. I know that there has been people that in the World Economic Forum, the WEF, was talking about and Bill Gates and all them were talking about the best way to save the world is to lower the population of people. Yeah, they actually said that, and people kind of just ignored it. But I think people are finally waking up to what's actually happening. We got one more over here. Again, kind of the same stuff, but one more take on it.
So if any of you guys were concerned about the fog, this information will blow your mind. They just tested it in Florida, and results indicated it contained Serratia, I can't even pronounce, but if we read down here, this is a parasite, and they're calling it biological warfare. By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Can you breathe in parasites? Oh yes, you can. Pinworms. The second one here is tapeworm. And if we scroll down here, parasitic pneumonia. Parasites can actually cause pneumonia. Isn't that interesting? We've seen a rise in that. They're coming at us from all angles. The sky, the food, and now the air. This is why supporting your body and changing the terrain of it is absolutely crucial. After learning how prevalent parasitic infections are and the fact that we don't deworm regularly, I decided to deworm and passed a mass of liver flukes. And now I deworm myself and family regularly every year. So if any of you guys were concerned about the fog.
So I think that's a good point too, is that we definitely do have a lot of parasites in us. They have recently come out with new studies about cancer, saying that cancer is parasites, and that if you get rid of the parasites, most likely you're going to be able to help with early on stage cancer as well. A lot of the sickness that we have is parasites. There's a lot of parasites in us. The fact that you could get tapeworms from the fog, like she said, is absolutely terrifying, because I don't know if you've seen tapeworms, but tapeworms are horrific. Tapeworms terrify me. And she's right. They're coming from the sky. Things are falling out of the sky. They're coming from the ground. Fires are happening. Now they're coming from the air. You can breathe it in. I mean, what else is going to come? You know what I mean? We have all these natural disasters that are happening. We just had a storm in Japan. We had a huge storm in Japan. Even let me find that real quick. All right, guys, here it is. Look at this snowstorm. It is absolutely crazy. It was breaking records all over the place. It's 85 centimeters in Japan, something that they haven't seen. Like, look at how much snow is in there. This is in Japan. Like, absolutely crazy. I mean, they're literally, like, things are happening at, like, ridiculous, like, unprecedented things. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, we got fires, we got huge hurricanes in places that normally don't happen. We have planes falling from the sky. We have fog happening. I mean, like, what else is going to happen? So I guess make sure to deworm yourself. Maybe get a gas mask if there's fog while you're walking outside, so you don't have to be like. And then make sure that you're staying safe out there, like this horse over here walking through the snow. Anyway, weird stuff out there. Let me know your thoughts below. I'll catch you in the next video.